Hey, what's up, everybody? Jay here with the DVD / Blu Ray update for the month of May. I know we're just 5 days in, but got a few movies that I want to show off right now. Haven't done one of these in a few weeks. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. First off, I have finished my collection of Halloween movies, and that ends with the triple pack of part 6, which is Curse of Michael Myers, H2O, and Halloween Resurrection. Since I bought all of the others, these were the only three that I didn't have in the collection, and I just got these here. So just show those all off. I mean, the best one out of all of these, of course, is H2O. I mean, Curse of Michael Myers is good also, and this is where the series ended, of course, but the original series, that is. But I mean, I enjoy them all for many different reasons and everything like that. But of course, actually, this was the first one, well, the only one of the original series that I actually saw in movie theaters years ago, and everything. It's the only one I saw in theaters and all that. So, just want to show those off. Got all the So now my collection is complete with all of the Halloween movies. So that's that. Next, a couple of other movies here. First, even though the remake has already come out, and this is the original movie, The Mechanic, starring the great Charles Bronson. I haven't watched it yet or anything like that. I haven't watched the remake either, but I'm planning to watch the original before I watch the remake and everything like that. I mean, Charles Bronson just a cool dude. I mean, I like a lot of his movies and everything like that. Plus, one of my favorite movies is one of his movies, which is Once Upon a Time in the West. But I'm definitely gonna have to check this out because Charles Bronson is a badass. So there it is. Next up, um, is one of my favorites that I finally added to the collection also, and that is Batman Begins. I was kind of debating on whether or not I was gonna get it in Blu-ray or not, but I decided not to get it in Blu-ray since I don't have Dark Knight in Blu-ray. Decided not to get this one in Blu-ray also. So Batman Begins. Then next up is a movie I've heard a lot about, um, and everything. It's one of Brian De Palma's films, and it is the movie Blowout, starring John Travolta and everything. I really like the artwork. I mean, just kind of cool the way that looks. If you look real close, you can see Travolta sitting there. And then also just open up because there's the 2 disc um, edition and everything. And also it comes with a cool book. Also, there you go, picture of Travolta. A lot of people I've heard say that this is one of his best performances of his career and everything. Because Nancy Allen, who's probably best known for being in De Palma films, also the RoboCop movies. Um, but yeah, I've heard that Blowout is one of Travolta's best performances. The first time I ever heard anything about it is when I was watching something with Quentin Tarantino talking about John. I think it was from Pulp Fiction, matter of fact. Quentin Tarantino was talking about John Travolta and like the best role that he had seen. The last great role that he saw him in was in this movie here. So I mean, a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, when Tarantino says something about something being a great performance, it's usually true. So I saw bits and pieces of this on some movie channel or whatever, and I definitely wanted to watch it because it had it. I like movies like this, like thrillers and stuff, especially Brian De Palma's earlier films and everything are really great and everything. So instead, I got Blowout. There it is. And then on to the little mini Blu-ray update. I mean, I'm sure everyone has probably seen this and has this movie by now, and that is the movie Tron Legacy, which I felt was very well made, had a great story to it. This is actually the Blu-ray and DVD double disc, dual disc version. Well, not dual disc, but double disc package. I thought it was just a great movie all around. Jeff Bridges pretty much evolved the character of Flynn, and Garrett Hudlin also was great as Sam, and of course the beautiful Olivia Wilde. Really didn't mind watching her in that suit and everything. But anyway, staying on topic. Um, Also, I was surprised. I didn't realize two people that were in this movie, and that was I think it's Gillian Murphy, of 28 Days Later fame, and Michael Sheen, who played Zeus. Both of those I did not realize were in this movie until I saw the credits at the end. I was like, who the hell were they in the movie? And then I went back and watched it again. And I was like, oh, there they are. So, I think Michael Sheen did a great job in it as well. Michael Sheen, he's one of those actors that I've kind of been noticing here in recent years and everything. I think a really great actor in my opinion. So there's a Tron Legacy. And then last but not least, I bought the Underworld Trilogy in Blu Ray. Um, a couple of friends of mine have been telling me about these movies and everything, so I decided to buy them and all that. I mean, I like Kate Beckinsale anyway, so might as well get there's yep, Underworld. That's the unrated version. There it is. And then there's part two, Underworld Evolution. There you go. And then last but not least, Underworld Rise of Lycans. So got all three. Probably gonna have, since I have some time, I'm gonna probably make a day of the Underworld movies, and also um, probably just make a day of it, and I might review them at some point. I know I haven't done many reviews lately. It's kind of been basically updates, and that's it. Kind of sorry about that, guys, but just I don't know. I haven't been like in a review mood lately, so but I've been doing a lot of updates, as you guys probably noticed. Kind of need to cut back on the updates, but um, and do more reviews, of course. But yeah. So and also before I end this video, because I've been thinking about what which movie series I want you guys help with this because since I finished the Halloween series, got all of those now. I want to get the big three. One, the ones I consider the big three is, of course, the Halloween movies, the Friday the 13th movies, and the Nightmare on Elm Street films. Now, I'm almost complete with the Friday the 13th series. I just need to get parts 2, 5, New Beginning, and Jason Goes to Hell, and Jason X. Now, I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to get Freddy versus Jason because that is a mix of the two, and it's kind of not really it's kind of like something they kind of put together or whatever. But what I probably will get it at some point, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it with the Friday the 13th movies or do I want to get it when I get the Nightmare on Elm Street movie. But what I want you guys to help with, and you just comment down below and let me know which ones I should I finish with the Friday the 13th movies, or should I go ahead and get the Nightmare on Elm Street movie because I saw on Amazon.com for all the Nightmare on Elm Street films, you get 2 4-in-1 packs for only $10.99 a piece. And for anyone who has the who uses Amazon.com and has the Amazon Prime, when you buy things, you don't have to pay any tax on it. So if you guys didn't know that, definitely check that out. And because that's why I've been getting a lot of my movies from Amazon.com. And also, so because I'm not really into paying like, you know, I want to pay whatever price it says. That's the price I want to pay, and I like doing that. So, I mean, definitely, if you guys haven't, checked that out or anything, definitely go ahead, check out Amazon.com and probably sign up for their Prime setup that they have, where you don't really pay tax, where you don't pay taxes on anything or whatever. So whatever the set price is, that's what you pay. But anyway, so like I say, you get both. It has all the films in 2 4-for-1 packs, and both are $10.99 each. So what I want you guys to do is tell me which one you think. Should I go ahead and finish the Friday the 13th series, or should I get the Nightmare on Elm Street series first? Just let me know. Comment down below. Let me know. And thank you guys for watching the video here. And thanks for enjoying my little update. I mean, I'm definitely gonna enjoy. Well, I've watched a few of them so far. Just need to watch a couple of more. And like I said, I'm gonna make a day probably of watching the Underworld movies and probably all of the Halloween movies. You know, and also, since Friday the 13th is coming around next week, um, probably might have a marathon of movies. I don't know if I'm gonna watch the Friday the 13th movies, or I might just kind of mix it up of, horror movies or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.